So I've finished another sketchbook. It took me some while because at first it was a bit big for me. I had a smaller one, also a Hanemühle watercolor sketchbook, and I was obsessed with the small one. So at one point I decided not to take the small one with me anymore, so that I could finish this one. So yeah, okay, yeah, took me over 3 years. Yeah. Okay, in Germany we put the day first, then the month, and then yeah, the year. And I also put some stuff in here. This is from a restaurant in Paris, Eden Project. This is a botanical garden in Great Britain and England, to be precise. It's great. If you love plants, go there. And that's just some random sticker. Oh, this was on some sweets I got in yeah, Japan, and also some sticker I got from a manga, and a lint dragon. You know, from the chocolate, like that one. Okay, this is the first one I made from my stuff I packed for painting and drawing. Didn't use this sketchbook. I don't know if I've made a video. If I have, I will link it, and if I don't, maybe I should do one. Okay, and this is my watercolor palette, my go-to watercolor palette, and this is my travel palette. Yeah, but not now. And oh yeah, here's the big one I have now, and here's the small one. And this was a little old eraser. That was garbage. Didn't finish it, so yeah. Here we have the Canterbury Cathedral. It's a quick sketch and something I made in oh yeah, where did I do it? In Wales, I think. Yeah, in Wales, at the beach. It was quite cold, we couldn't swim anyway. And yeah, this was inspired by the Highlands. We were sitting at Jacobite train and we were stuck. We couldn't drive back. It rained a lot, and yeah, the rails were covered in dirt and stones and stuff. It was great. I've got a really nice art book in a second-hand store there. Maybe I can make a art book video at some point showing it. Okay, and here I've got my Crema pigment set, my small landscape set. I've made a review on this one, and yeah. This here was made with the Urban Sketchers in Stuttgart, Germany, at the airport, and they have these tree-like structures with all these lights. Yeah, it was December, and I don't know, I think that was just Christmas lighting, and it looked amazing. I didn't catch it quite well here. And yeah, I've had this book from this Acre, I think you call it. It's pretty much copied of that photo in that book. And here we were in Mainz at the university. This was the main building. It had been a military building, caserne, I don't know, you know, military building where all the people lived before they turned it into a university. It was quite cold then. April. It's from April, and yeah, that's why I only painted well, this I could have done more, it would have looked better, but my fingers were just so cold. I had to go inside. Yeah. Those two are made with Daniel Smith colors, the other ones with Schminke. And I've tried the introductory set and fade mixing browns because, well, Schminke has this ultramarine finest. It was for a long time the only ultramarine they had, and that ultramarine just isn't granulating, and I wasn't used to granulation, but yeah, looking back at it, it looks quite nice. But it shocked me at first. Well, anyway, just because I wasn't used to it. At first I didn't like granulating colors as I was starting out, but now I'm totally in love with them. And here this is what our neighbor's front door looks like with the stairs, and I liked it. I don't know why, I just like this one. And this was in Mainz again at a university. My husband was studying there for a while, so. And did I ever post this comparison video I made with the Daniel Smith introductory set with the 6 colors and also the Holbein watercolor set with 6 colors? I don't know. Yeah, I like the Daniel Smith colors, but for traveling, the Holbein watercolor set was a bit more, yeah, it was easier. You could easier mix things, which is, yeah, I liked it better on the go. You can be faster. So yeah, and yeah, back to England. What did I write down here? Yeah, we took the ferry from France to England, and we were tired, and that's pretty much what it says down here. Ich bin müde. I'm tired. Near Church Hogham. Handwriting. And this is at, oh yeah, Rosebud Farm TP. Campsite, adults only. Well, and dogs. It was quite quiet. I don't have anything against kids, and I think the owners also didn't, but it's just better if you have a dog that can just run around and you don't have to worry about kids and dogs, and it was really quiet. Yeah. So, and here we were at Timovu camping, touring, glamping, shepherd's hut. Yeah, also a campsite. I like this painting. It was nice there. We got drunk on English beer and made a pizza cake this evening. We had this camping oven, this round one. I don't know if you have seen these. They look like these. It's just a ring, and you put a lid on, and the heat comes through this ring and heats up everything. We had this round pizza cake. It's like a calzone, but just as a donut. It was funny. We ate it all. Okay, this was also nice. Guy Barrow Farm. Oh, really great campsite. We both liked it there a lot. Okay, and here, Black Rock Whitemouth Bay. We were sitting in our camping van as I drew this, and my husband was sleeping in the back. It was fun, and here I made some flower studies. I'm not good at flowers. On the other hand, I like flowers, but I'm not such a big fan of flower paintings. And here another plants and shining mushrooms. I used a Daniel Smith duochrome color for this one. duochrome blue, I don't know. And this was as we head back home from Vienna. Vienna? Yeah, you know, Austria. Vienna, yes. Okay, so painted this on the train, and yeah. This was in Rome at the Spanish stairs. I painted this building nearby. Oh, it was so nice. It was really cold in Germany, and we then took a flight to Rome, and it was just really nice weather. And the Romans were all running around in their thick jackets and freezing like hell. Oh yeah, and I used my Mary Blue watercolors for these two. I don't know if you know these two. They are from Ranma 1/2. This is Ukiyo and this is Yoga. Yoga. Okay. Saying Japanese names with kind of an English accent but with a German accent, whatever. I drew these on my flight back to Germany from Rome, and I've colored them at home. Yeah, whatever. And this is also made in this My Mary Blue introductory set. I don't really like those colors. They are one of those colors which just don't dry fully. They are always gooey and sticky, and every time I've took the palette, I've got sticky hands. I'm not good with this. I need dry colors. And Villafranca in Italia. Oh yeah, our trip to the Toscana with our camper van. This is just ugly. Had a not so creative face and just did something to get into the flow. Next page, yeah. This is also something I didn't like with the My Mary Blue colors. If you, yay, they were just rubbing off. I like my Primatech Gold. I bought one color at a time, and yeah, to see if I like it, and I liked it, so I've got a rest of the set at some point. So, and here, yeah, some of you might think, this kind of looks like it's Steven Universe inspired, and it is. All of it, pretty much. Okay, trip to Japan. I made this one on the flight, and we've got this little sticker. I really like it. That's why I stick it in here. It's all dirty. Okay, and I love this Japanese green tea. Honestly, it was so great. You could just go to a vending machine. There were so many drinks, and a lot of them without any sugar. That's not something you get in Germany. The only thing you get without sugar is water. Still water and sparkling water. Oh, great. But only if you're lucky. Okay, yeah. Tokyo Asakusa Shrine, sorry. No use. Ryokan. Okay, I drew this at our ryokan, but it was made from a photo at the Asakusa Shrine. And there are also co-ops in Japan. I don't know if you know co-ops, but they are in Great Britain and the rest of the island, and also yeah, in Italy and in Japan. Oh, and here a bento. We always ate bentos from the train station. It was great. We ate so much and both lost weight. Amazing. Yeah. Impressions from Kyoto, and this was Hiroshima. The moon looked great. I didn't quite catch it. And the cats had these bushy tail ends. I don't know why, or yeah. It looked odd, but cute. And then there was this this train advertise, this yeah, whatever, you know, from the Shinkansen, and they had these cloud towers in this advertise, and I need to paint one. Yeah. Okay. So, and we had also been to Himeji, to the Sky Castle and the gardens and yeah, all the stuff, but also to the, okay, can I read my own handwriting? Shusha-san Engyoji temple. It was a temple on a mountain. We had to take the train. Some people we met in Kyoto, they were from Italy, yeah, told us this was a great place and we should go there, and they were right. I mean, it did rain that day because of the typhoon, but it was so amazing. And the greatest thing was, we were walking there, and there was this road, this you know, walkway, and there was this tiny thing crawling over the ground, and as I looked closer I saw it was a crab, and I had to draw it here. And I also put these red clothes on these statues. It looked great. I had to paint it. I did most of this on the train, yeah, using train time to paint indeed. Oh, and this was at the Ryokan Fukusumio in Hakone. It was so great. We had our room here, and this was the sight we had out of the window. Amazing. If it hadn't been for the stupid cicadas, I would have slept really good that day, but they are horrible animals. They are so loud, you cannot believe it. Okay, and this is the Gala in Germany. Back to Germany, yay. Okay. 12 days later. Oh, and this was at some park in Germany. I like this one, it's so easy and simple. Oh, okay, and in Italy again, Bardolino. We traveled a lot in 2018. Oh, and this was at home. I tried to imitate the sight I had out of the window and failed. It still looks interesting. If you don't know how it's supposed to look, it's okay. Oh, and yeah, January. It looked like it was summer. It was so bright. I sat down on a bench and tried to paint, and it was so bright I couldn't see much and just stopped here after the first layer. Yeah, and here I did some things on the train on my way to Paris. Traveling again. Oh, and in Paris I found this really neat store, this art store, and bought myself some core watercolors, the earth tone set, because yeah, it's the one I can make most use out of. Also these two colors, really good sap green and an indigo. Yes, and I didn't write down where I painted this. Whatever. Okay, this was in front of the Louvre. They this park called Frenchy words. Anyway, I drew all the screen stuff and the statues and the crows, one crow. It was nice. There were chairs everywhere, and we sat down, and my husband took a nap and I painted. I think we do that a lot. Yeah. I painted this as we were at home. No, I painted this at a hotel. And this was as we were home again, where I tried out the colors but also combined it with a how's the name? It's a sandalwood color. It kind of looks like the May green from Schminke, but more yellowish, and also the corset. Okay, same here. Okay, it looks a bit like him. Some flowers and cherry blossom in Germany. And just some stuff. Oh, this was in France again, in Gunsbach at this camping place. We live quite near France. It takes less time for us to drive to Paris than to Berlin, so we are closer to Paris than to Berlin. Yes, so not really that much of a trip. And some lantern in my mother's garden. I don't know why, but she has all these lanterns up in her garden. It looks really nice. Yeah. Ireland. Inch Island. I really want to go there. There are a lot of birds. If you're into bird watching, good place. We made a bed and breakfast tour, and yeah, it was different. Normally we go with our camper van if we make those trips, or in Japan we had been taking the train, and here it was the first time we were doing this bed and breakfast thing. So Ring of Kerry, those white dots are supposed to be sheeps. Really nice tour. Oh, and this was at the St. Stephen's Green in Dublin. I don't think I've made much paintings there. Did I have another sketchbook? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, and I made this at this pub, which was yeah, it kind of belonged to our hotel. Wet House Bar Dublin. Oh, and last page. This one. It looked healthier back then. It had some problems with these fuzzy bugs, Filzläuse. I think it still has them, but it's kind of okay again. So anyway, I painted this one and also wrote down the name and some German stuff. It's from China. It likes it humid and warm, which might also be a reason why it looks like it wants to die. It's in our office, and yeah, not humid, not it's warm but not humid. So anyway, that was my sketchbook. I hope you liked it, and I would love to make more videos, but I work full time and I just don't have as much time anymore. So yeah, sorry about that, and have a nice day. Goodbye.